Hi guys, welcome to Feifei's Chinese Self-Study Room. Here we are learning Phase 7 of Preschool Class Topic 2, Strokes and Calligraphy. In this lesson, we will focus on the first part of Go, hawk stroke. Hawk strokes attached to the end of basic strokes, horizontal, vertical, curved, and add a sharp, lively touch to characters, making them look dynamic instead of rigid. Mastering basic hawk strokes is a key to writing Chinese characters with spirit and structure. The first part of the hawk stroke includes 6 typical types. 横钩 horizontal hawk stroke, 竖钩 vertical hawk stroke, 弧弯钩 or 弯钩 curved hawk stroke, 斜钩 slanting hawk stroke, 卧钩 horizontal lying hawk stroke, 竖弯钩 vertical curve hawk stroke. Each type has a distinct hawk direction and connection with the preceding stroke. 横钩 horizontal hawk stroke. This stroke combines a short horizontal segment and a left down hawk. When writing, first draw a horizontal stroke to the right with a steady brush. Then pause the brush firmly. This is the key step for the hawk, and quickly flick the brush down and to the left to form a small sharp hawk. The hawk should be concise and not overly long, to avoid disrupting the character's balance. Example characters: 买 meaning buy, purchase. 零 meaning 0, not. This character has as many as 13 strokes and features a top-bottom structure. Chinese characters have various structural types, such as left-right structure, top-bottom structure, semi-enclosed structure, fully enclosed structure, left-middle-right structure, and upper-middle-lower structure. When writing Chinese characters, we generally following these rules. Write from top to bottom, left to right. Draw left falling strokes before right falling strokes. Horizontal strokes before vertical strokes. Write the outer part first, then the inner part. The middle part first, then the two sides. And the inner part first, then close the frame. 竖钩 vertical hawk stroke. This is the most basic hawk stroke, combining a vertical segment and a left-up hawk. When writing, draw a straight vertical stroke downward. Pause the brush at the end, then flick the brush up and to the left to form a small hawk. The hawk should be sharp and the vertical part straight, which is the core of this stroke. Example characters. We revisit the character we learned earlier, 小. The new character is 才 meaning talent, just. 弧弯钩 curved hawk stroke, also known as the bent hawk. This stroke features a gentle vertical curve followed by an upward hawk. When writing, start with a short vertical stroke, then curve the brush smoothly to the right, forming a soft arc. Pause at the end of the curve, and flick the brush straight up to form the hawk. The arc should be natural and not too steep. Example character 子 meaning son, child. In ancient China, people often respectfully addressed talented individuals as 某子, such as 孔子, Confucius, and 老子. Only the common meanings of the example characters are listed here for basic learning. 斜钩 slanting hawk stroke. This is a long slanting stroke with an upward hawk at the end, also called the long slanting hawk. When writing, start with a light press, glide the brush diagonally down and to the right, keeping the stroke straight and steady. Pause at the end, then flick the brush up and to the left to form a sharp hawk. It is a keystroke for characters that need a stretching sense of structure. Example character 歌 meaning dagger axe, ancient weapon, a traditional Chinese weapon with a blade and a long handle, often seen in ancient calligraphy and characters. 卧钩 horizontal line hawk stroke. As the name implies, this stroke lies horizontally like a reclining person, with a small upward hawk at the end. When writing, draw a gentle curve from left to right, slightly downward in the middle. Pause at the right end of the curve, then flick the brush up and to the left to form the hawk. The curve should be flat and smooth, which is essential for writing the character 心 beautifully. Example character 心 meaning heart, mind. 竖弯钩 vertical curve hawk stroke. This stroke combines a vertical segment, a gentle right curve, and an upward hawk. When writing, start with a short vertical stroke downward, then curve the brush smoothly to the right, forming a round curve. Pause at the end of the curve and flick the brush straight up to form the hawk. The curve should be rounded and hawk sharp. Example characters 儿 meaning son, child. 七 meaning 7. Homework. Write each example character 买 零 小 才 子 歌 心 儿 七 20 times carefully, following the writing rules of each hawk stroke we learned today. Pay attention to the pause and flick movement for making hawks, the natural curve of the curved hawk and the vertical curve hawk. And remember the writing rules for Chinese character structures introduced with 零